Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today we are taking our first look at the English version for Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Yes, today we have a Hololive stream from a Holo-EN member, so a member of Hololive that speaks English and does streams in English, and therefore that should mean that we are able to see Danmachi Battle Chronicle for the first time in English. Now, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Battle Chronicle content, and let me know in the comment section down below what did you guys think of today's live stream. Of course, if you watched the live stream in its entirety, which I will be leaving in the description down below, by the way, the link to it, it'll be in the description, so you guys can go and check it out for yourself. Of course, this being in English, it's much more accessible by you and I. And of course, if you guys are just watching this video, let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say about the game yourselves down below. Now, I haven't watched anything of this live stream yet, to be quite honest. I was asleep when the live stream happened because it aired at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. my time. And I'm not waking up for Danmachi Battle Chronicle. I'm not that into it just yet, you know. The game's not going to be out for another 3 months. I can take a break and then make this video. But I'm very curious to see how the English localization is going to look like. I'm also very curious to see if we are even going to get it, because a part of me, you know, while I was preparing to make this video, you know, setting up the recording and everything, a part of me thought that, you know, it's also possible they might have just given her the Japanese version. And I'm not sure if Bales, I don't follow Bales that much. She's one of the few VTubers I actually don't follow or haven't seen anything from, to be quite honest. I don't know if she speaks Japanese or not, because I know a lot of the Holo-EN members actually can speak Japanese now. So I'm not sure if she can or not. So it also depends on that. Because if she can, then they'll just give her the Japanese version and she can just live translate the game, basically, right? So we'll have to wait and see on that front as well. But I do believe it should be an English version, I think. I don't see a reason why they would give her a Japanese version. They've given her the English title, right? In the thumbnail itself, you can see right here it's the English version and everything. So let's check it out. One thing I'm also going to do as well is I'm going to read the comments after this, because I'm more interested in seeing what the English-speaking people think about the game. I know obviously what the Japanese would think about the game. You know, they like it because it's Danmachi and so on and so forth. But I'm very curious to see what the English-speaking community thinks about Danmachi Battle Chronicle as well. Also, another thing to note is that tomorrow I will be making a collated video with all we've learned about the game in the last couple of days, all the changes I've seen, all the new things that I've seen. I'm gonna make a collated video so that you guys get an understanding of exactly what's going on in the game. I know for a lot of people, you know, they might be getting confused going to every single live stream reaction and being like, okay, I need to go here, 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 here. I'm gonna make one collated video, so don't worry about that. Everything will be in one area basically. So let's check out the live stream. I'm gonna mute the live stream because I do not want to get copyrighted by the HoloCorp. So yeah, I'm very excited to check out the live stream and see what she got up to, obviously, in the stream. Let's pump it up to 1080p. Of course, with the live stream being processed and everything, it shouldn't be slow at all. Let's move along. So let's see. So it is in English. Okay, so this is the English version of the game. Of course, when we played the beta test a few months ago now, I think, yeah, it's been a few months now. It's almost been 2 months. We obviously played the Japanese version of the game. We didn't have access to the English version of the game. So this is a completely new site, even for me, to be quite honest. This is the first time I'm even seeing anything in English, of course. Now, sadly, obviously, the Anya Melfisa stream, which was supposed to happen a couple of days ago, the 6th stream, actually, because this is the 7th stream, the 6th stream got postponed, and as we haven't gotten a date yet, unfortunately, for that live stream. So technically this is now the 6th live stream and the only English live stream we've gotten. I think that stream was also supposed to be in English, so of course it's unfortunate that you know, we aren't able to get 2 back-to-back streams of English Danmachi Battle Chronicle. But, you know, it is what it is. Technical difficulties do happen, you know, maybe internet issues or just getting the account ready for her. It may have not happened in time, so on and so forth. I was a bit worried that today's live stream wouldn't happen either, to be quite honest. I thought it might have been an issue with the English version of the game, something to do with localization or something, hence why they might have delayed it. You know, that could have been a big reason as to why we never saw the game releasing on the 23rd of May, because of the English localizations or something. So who knows? Maybe that is still true. Maybe that is still true. We'll see in a moment and see for ourselves if there is any issues whatsoever. But anyways, she's going through the entire promotion stuff. So let's just move along. Let's get into 12 minutes or 13 minutes because that's when things usually start kicking up a little bit. But yeah, Goddess Hestia, today I will earn a lot of Valis from the dungeon. Go on, Belle. That's what we like to see from yours truly. Our GOAT, our MC, baby. Yeah, I'm counting on you, but don't do anything rash, okay? But yeah, I assume this is going to be voiced. I don't think it's going to be EN voiced, by the way. I wouldn't put your hopes up for that, by the way. I know a lot of people will probably ask if it's going to have English VAs and stuff. I don't think we're gonna get English VAs. I just think it's gonna be Japanese VAs only. It's not impossible, of course, right? Because we know that Danmachi does have an English dub, by the way. So there is a possibility they could just get the same people in to do the English dubbing. But I wouldn't necessarily bet on it, honestly. I would say that it'll be somewhat like Danmimo, where it's only Japanese VAs and then the text is in English pretty much. That's about it. Miss Aina said that in the dungeon, a moment of carelessness can be fatal. Yes, I have to be alert. My goat Bell. All right, let's move along because we've seen all of this. This is the tutorial and stuff. I think I'm not gonna tire you guys by watching the tutorial again and again because we've seen the tutorial way too many times in our past. So this is very interesting. Okay, so this looks like, of course, what seems to be the UI in English, of course. Prologue 1, Battle 1, Chapter 1, The World, Reality, and Realis. I like that chapter name. Power recommended power is as is, stamina consumed. Okay, so very straightforward, nothing too crazy there. So let's move along as well. I'm very curious about, one second, let me go back. Actually, let's go back a little bit. So I want to see the party screen. Okay, so fixed party, set off, enemy, recommended power, unit 1, attribute bonus 10%. Okay, auto setup. Okay, so there is an auto setup button. So that was what I was confused about a few days ago when I was doing a video talking about the party screen and talking about the buttons at the bottom right. There were two new buttons, but the leftmost button was the auto setup button, which I don't think we had in beta. I don't think we did. I think we had to just generate the teams on our own, if I recall correctly. So that was something to bear in mind. Let's see over here. Wait, this is something new. I don't think I've seen this screen right here. Infinite rerolls. So there you go. There's the confirmation. Infinite rerolls. It seems like these are the URs you'll probably get from the banner, of course, right? You've got Ryu, Tione, Hephaestus, Belle, Hestia, Loki, Lily, and Mikoro. I think there probably will be also Taki, Mikazuchi, Miak, and the other URs we've seen in the last couple of days. Of course, if you want to check out the video where I said it's $1,000 summons with Nene's live stream, go check out that video because it features a lot of URs. You can see all the URs pretty much coming to the game. What I am surprised about, and this is something I didn't even realize until after I made that video, and the day after I made that video actually, and I was live streaming Danmimo on my channel, is Eyes wasn't a UR. It's surprising that Eyes wasn't given a UR off rip, to be quite honest. It's a bit surprising to me. Probably she'll be the first like limited unit or something like that, I guess, but we'll have to wait and see because it's very interesting that Eyes is literally just missing from the UR list. I haven't seen anybody get UR Eyes at all, or even them showcasing UR Eyes, which is a bit surprising to me, to be quite honest. When you have Lafia, you have Tione, Ryu, Mikoro, Hephaestus, Lily, Bet, you know, all of these characters, Taki, Mikazuchi, and Miya getting URs, and we don't have a UR for Eyes. It does seem a little bit odd. It does seem a little bit weird, to be quite honest. All right, let's keep moving along and seeing where we go from here. So this is obviously the story sections. Let's move along. Oh, what is this over here? What's happening here? Something went wrong here, it seems like. Just to make sure everything is okay. Okay, something might have gone wrong in terms of the in terms of the screen. As per usual, cord issues. It doesn't escape anybody. Even if you're a 700,000 subscriber YouTuber, it doesn't escape anybody. Nobody escapes it. Nobody escapes it. All right, let's keep going along. I want to just go to a section where we get to see new characters and stuff, maybe, or just summons in general, potentially, because that'll give us an idea. All right, let's go along here. So this is pretty much just the tutorial section. Again, this is literally just the tutorial section again, for the most part. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything different here, realistically speaking. All right, let's go over here. Seems like she failed a battle, which is unfortunate. Yeah, she did fail a battle here. No! Oh, no, no, no. That's tough. That is tough. Big L, big L, big L. But yeah, she's leveling up her characters. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Ninja from the Far East. So, okay, this gives us a good idea now on a lot of the stuff here, because it gives us it just tells us a lot more. So there is going to be obviously different iterations for these characters, by the way. I know a lot of people have been asking, like, I know in the main Danmachi Battle Chronicle Discord, a lot of people were asking, like, oh, are we good? Can we sell characters and stuff like that? Well, no, that's not how this game is going to work. The way this game is going to work, right, is you'll get one copy of a character, it'll go into your box. Whatever other dupes you get off said character, they will turn into coins basically, which you will use for the awaken tab on the left hand side. Now, of course, those coins will probably, if you get excess coins, let's say you completely awaken your character to 5 stars or whatever it is, right? Let's say you completely awaken your character, right? What will happen, I assume, after that is the excess coins can be then used to buy resources potentially, right? But when it comes to your box, right, you will get only that one copy of the character and that's it. Additional characters will be put into the box. There's going to be no limit to your box. As long as they keep adding newer iterations of characters, they'll come into the box. So you could probably say there will be like a Christmas Ninja Yamato Mikoto. It's gonna be going into your box. One copy of that unit will go into your box, and then the rest of the dupes will be turning into coins basically. So you don't have to worry about your box getting overfilled with like the same unit 50,000 times over, right? You don't have to worry about that. Now, what you'll have to worry about is that your box will probably have like 50 Hestias or 50 different bells or something like that. But that's something we have to deal with in Danmimo as well. We're dealing with 600 units in Danmimo. Like, it's going to be pretty much the same for Battle Chronicle, probably in like 5 years time, you know? I think that's what's going to happen over time anyways. All right, let's carry on and see. So she's still trying to just, you know, beat this boss. I want to just get to the summon section if possible or something. Let's see. But yeah, it's something that they've kept maintained here as well. Is they're dealing with... now you can draw on some gacha. Let's test our luck and meet some new friends. I don't know about that one, Hestia. I really don't know about that one, Chief. All right, adventure begins gacha. Okay, so it seems like they haven't completely done the localization yet, hence why some of it is in Japanese. I think that that's probably one of the reasons why we might have seen the delay as well, is that they're still working on clearing up the localization, I guess, for this game, right? Unless that was intentional, which it could also be intentional, who knows? But let's see what the gacha looks like in English as well. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting much from this live stream, to be quite honest. I think also what might have happened is that Anya was supposed to basically... my expectation, by the way, is that Anya was supposed to do this effectively, right? Where she played the game in English, but she did the tutorial section. And then Bales was actually supposed to do the later sections. Maybe like how, for example, Nene was summoning only, or Takane Louis was doing the high difficulty content or Battle Royale. I think that's what Bales was supposed to do, but unfortunately because Anya's stream got postponed, she had to take up the tutorial side basically. So I think when we do get Anya's stream, we'll probably see a Battle Royale mode from her or summons from her, but potentially. But okay, this seems very interesting. Wolfbet, wow, what a adventure name, I suppose. Lafia's Determination, okay. Okay, so it seems like for the most part they've done a good job in terms of getting the translations going. It does seem a little buggy though. I did notice something there though. The SR just disappeared in the top left for Tione. So it does seem like the English version probably does require a little bit of work, I think, right? I do think that's probably the case here. I think the English version is still needing some work compared to the Japanese version of the game, of course, right? So probably the reason why we saw the delay happen in the first place, right? And I think what they want to do is they want to ensure that the game is releasing simultaneously globally. So probably one of the reasons why. So obviously, again, these are just hints. I mean, I guess I was right in earlier on in the sense of like, this isn't, you know, it's not the best version of the game right now, right? It's probably got a lot of work to be done still, maybe. Or maybe this is a much earlier version compared to what was supposed to launch. Who knows, right? But yeah, I think that probably is a good reason why maybe we might have seen them delay the game entirely, because they still needed to work on just making sure that the game was operating as much as possible. But yes, okay, so this gives us a much better idea on exactly what's happening. So let's full screen this quickly and show you guys everything. So yes, Battle Pass is confirmed, by the way. Not a surprise. I mean, we did translate it live. I mean, you guys need to trust my translations a little bit of the time. But yeah, notice on the top left, gift is the second, mission is the third tab, battle pass is the fourth, shop is the fifth. Shop is probably where you'll be able to buy your iris and stuff like that with real life currency. Exchange shop is probably your event exchange and stuff like that, right? You also have some beginner welcome missions on the right hand side, which I assume will give you like a free ticket or something like that, right? A guaranteed UR ticket or something. So that's something that's worth pointing out. You also have gacha, my character, familiar upgrade, and well, Danmachi Battle Chronicles title screen covering the two things. But yeah, basically you'll have those two things as well. So overall, it's pretty much as we expected. In English, the translations were right from yours truly. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? But yeah, it seems like, of course, unfortunately, she doesn't have enough she doesn't have enough currency. So yes, the guaranteed UR banners, by the way, are paid only. I'm not surprised about that. In the beta test, they were for free, but that's because we had to, you know, get those guaranteed URs. It's unfortunate. I would have liked them to be free, at least for, you know, maybe they could have done the first multi-free guaranteed UR, and then the second one, you could have done a second one, which would have been paid only. I think that would have been a bit better, but unfortunately, it does seem like it is only paid only banners, unfortunately. It is what it is, as they say. But yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. It's not surprising whatsoever. Please go to the exchange shop. I beg. Or gacha details. One of the two. Bales, I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Click on them. Click on them details. Click on them details. I want to see them details. But yeah, it's pretty much as we expected, in all honesty. I think, again, like I said, I think they're gonna probably refine it a lot more, right? I think they kind of have to refine it a lot more. Oh my god, she's actually clicking the paid banner. She doesn't have any paid currency. No. This is unfortunate. All right, let's keep moving along. I guess she did a single. She probably must have just done a normal single then. Yeah, she did a normal single. What did she get? 1 second. I want to read everything. Let's see what she got here. Oh, SR Gareth. Never mind. Never mind. All right. So now let me read this. Limited to 1 per person. Paid Selas 100 will give you a bargain 10-pack of regular gacha tickets. Okay. So basically, it's a good value purchase, to be quite honest. Only 100 paid Selas for a full multi is not bad, but I expect to see more bundles like this. This is something I've seen in games like Princess Connect and obviously in Aiming Inc.'s other game, Eminence in the Shadow. So I'm not too shocked about that. It's gonna have stuff like that. It is going to have stuff like that indeed. But yeah, I think overall it's pretty much as expected. I'm very, very curious to see what everybody has to say in the comments, of course, right? I see that she got wait, how did she do a multi? Did she actually spend? Hold on. This is very interesting. Wait. Oh, she was given 1,000,000 Selas. Okay, never mind then. I guess never mind. I was wondering, where did she get all this? What? How did she do this multi? She got money. She got financed, bro. Never mind. I guess that's just how these influencers roll. Battle Chronicle, Aiming in K-Lab. I'm still saying, bro. I'm still saying. Give it. Can I get it? Can I get the account, please? I'll make sure I'll stream it really, really well. I'll continuously stream it every single day. I'll make sure not to show anything you guys don't want me to show. And I'll make sure to promote the game as much as possible. I wanted to help because it's you. Very nice. Again, I love this scene card. That's one of the scene cards I wouldn't mind getting, to be quite honest, for sure. I love how that was the scene card, and then this is the scene card we get immediately after. Trader's supporter. Oh, very, very sad. All right. Okay, she could have just done draw again from there instead of going back, but it's okay. You move along. We move along. We move along. I believe for the sake of my goddess. Okay, let's move along. SSR Wealth. Are we gonna get a UR here, maybe? No, no UR. No UR. So she's just summoning now, I guess. She's pretty much just summoning for the entirety of the rest of the rest of the section, which is fair enough. But yeah, I think in the sense the English version does seem a little incomplete in some areas, right? I did notice some bugs. I did notice some text being weird. But frankly speaking, for the most part, it does look pretty much as expected. I don't know if to be honest, if it would have looked any different in any ways. But it does look slightly incomplete in some ways. But otherwise, you know, for the most part, it looks like it's pretty much ready as well. I guess just some cleaning up and some final touch-ups and we're good to go. Very much looking forward to it, of course. Very much so looking forward to it. After we're done looking at the summons, by the way, we will be checking out. I mean, yeah, look at that. If I don't know if you guys saw at the very top, you guys can scrub back a split second. I mean, I'll scrub back for you guys. But if you take a look right here, right, you can see that the missions are all just, it's not really fitting into the whole mission clear thing. So I guess they'll have to clean that up as well, because that does not look right. It does not look right. Let's be real. That does not look right whatsoever. So that's something to also take note of and make a mention of course, right? Is that it needs some work. It does need some refining. It does need some cleaning up if possible as well, right? All right. So we did get an Aisha scene card as well. That's kind of cool. That's cool. That's cool. We got an Aisha UR scene card. So I'm curious to see what the scene cards do, of course, as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're gonna see them here. Sad to say that. Oh, we did get a UR. We did get, oh, back to back. Damn, that's some good luck. Bro, she's only gotten UR scene cards, by the way. Not a single UR adventure or assist. That's the concern I have with this game, is that when you're doing all these multis, right, and you're trying to get a UR adventure or UR assist, you're ending up just getting UR scene cards, and it's like, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not the UR I wanted. It's the perils of having three things to summon for, right? It's the perils of having 3 items basically to summon for in the gacha. I think that's one of the worst things to possibly be for this game, in all honesty. That's one of my major concerns. Danmimo is already tough with 2 things, right? And then you obviously have some other games as well that are also have a similar issue with like 3 with like, you know, having 2 things already to summon for, and then you have Danmachi Battle Chronicle being like 3 things, baby. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see how the game develops as well, because if I go back, right, I want to pause it right here for a split second. So you obviously have the basic stats and stuff. I'm surprised I've gone for vitality instead of endurance here. Very interesting. That's completely different to get, obviously, Danmimo, right? But the category system, I'm very curious to see how that will be influenced over time, right? Because categories are always very interesting, because you can, you know, make specific scene cards attuned towards that. You can have certain skills and passives going towards that and stuff like that. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, interesting. So in the beta test, right, in the beta test, you could pick up a character of your choice in the beta test. Here it seems like you can only pick up a gacha ticket, a UR character gacha ticket or a UR scene card gacha ticket, and it seems like UR characters is adventures or assists, which is very interesting. I don't know about that. I think it should have been any character you could pick up, but I don't know, man. I feel like, okay, that's interesting. So that's something that they've changed. The battle pass will give you a scene card. Interesting. So battle passes will have scene cards in it. It doesn't seem like you will have it doesn't seem like you will have any sort of gacha ticket. You won't have a unit in there, but you will get a special scene card in there. Okay, so it's kind of like Genshin or Honkai in that sense. Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, where you can pick up a special weapon, right? So it's going to be something similar to that. I mean, as somebody, I'm going to be honest and say I'll probably be picking up the Battle Pass, because I've done that for Genshin and Honkai. Whoa, let's come back a bit. So, okay, so let's go back a bit. So, sorry. We need to dissect this. Exchange shop. So the Almighty Bond Rainbow is basically your dupes. It's your free dupes for your units. So what I expect to happen is that you can probably sell your extra coins, right? If you have, let's say, extra coins, you can sell them for these extra, like, rainbow keys, basically. I assume that's what's gonna happen. We'll have to see the exchange shop and everything, right? in just a moment, but basically you can exchange these bonds and memory crystals. So the bonds, I assume, are for the characters, your adventures and assists, and your memory crystals are for your scene cards, basically, is my guess. So rainbow will be able to exchange for that. Gold and silver cannot give you a rainbow bond, so you can't get it for URs. You can get it for your SSRs and SRs though, which is good at the very least. But yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Can I go back a bit? Let me go to the limited time section. 1 second. I didn't see the limited time section if possible. Let's see. Let's have a look. See. Okay, so these are equipments, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. And by the way, these things you can see, magic stones, right? They are from the Battle Royale. So in the Battle Royale mode, when we had it in the beta test, we could only exchange it for Selas, which you can still do, but now it's limited. Back when we had it, it was like 9 million exchanges for Selas. Now it only seems like you can get up to 1,000 Selas per season of Battle Royale. So per season of Battle Royale will give you a guaranteed 1,000 Selas. So something for you guys to take note of there, basically. Guaranteed from the exchange shop. Of course, you will get more Selas if you get higher up in the ranks, but yeah. Okay. Also, there was one section for the arena tournament, which is of course the 3v3 PvP mode, the auto battle mode as well. Very interesting. So okay, I mean, looks good so far. Looks good so far. Let's have a look and see if we can spot something interesting. Let's go back a bit. 1 second. So this is the CP area. Okay, no, it's gone back to the CP area. Show me the dupe system, please. Or the battle pass. Oh, if she shows me the battle pass, I'll love it. Bro, chat's just egging her. I'm pretty sure chat's just egging her to check certain things out, right? It's very funny in that regards. It is pretty funny in that regards. Oh, man. Alright, one second. Let me check the settings as well. So you have player info, field guide, inventory, settings, help, inquiries, gacha record, link account, title screen, community, license label. Sounds about right. Nothing too crazy there. I don't think there's anything to note there, to be quite honest. Okay, so this is home screen. She's setting up the home screen with eyes. Of course, you can set it up as eyes. You can set it up as wealth, of course, right? So you got all of these as well. But yeah, I think she wraps up the stream here. It looks like, yeah, the stream's about to end. Overall, very interesting. I mean, we obviously got to see the English version of the live stream first and foremost, which is obviously very, very nice. I'm just checking if we missed anything in particular. It doesn't seem like it, because back here it does still seem like the menus are locked. I want to see if she showed off the dupe screen or something, which I don't think she did. But like I said, I think overall we got to see a lot of interesting things, right? Yeah, no, we can't see the awaken tab or anything. This is still the tutorial section. The tutorial is very handholdy, I will say that. The tutorial section is very handholdy, so you can't see as much of it as, you can't, access things out of order, basically. But I think we've got to see the pity system. It doesn't seem any changed, but we also got to see a little bit more of the battle pass, technically, with the rainbow tickets thing and being able to get a scene card, a max limit broken scene card. We also saw what's going to happen with is there any way to get free dupes and stuff. So overall, very, very, very promising live stream in that regards, I guess. We got to see some stuff in that regards. I thought it might have been a bit dull in the sense of just we saw the English version of the game and that's about it. Overall, very exciting. Now, I want to just quickly check out the comments really quickly to just see what people think, of course, right? Thanks for the sponsor stream, Bay. The game looks really a lot of fun. From your expert gamer skills, a gameplay and the way it looks, might give it a go when it comes out. That's always a thumbs up. I'll definitely be watching the anime series in my free time. We almost had that moment where we could have been watching a loading screen for an hour. I knew the series had other mobile games in the past, but I didn't think we'd get another one. And I didn't think the Cute Rat would be promoting the game through a stream. I'm impressed how the game is able to function exactly like a console game despite it being on mobile. Though, again, we do have a bunch of mobile games being able to play like console games already, so it's not that much of a surprise. But the fact it's coming from an anime-based one is impressive. I mean, hey, if people are feeling that way, that's good so far. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is a very fantastic sponsor stream and love the storyline, graphics, and the physics. I don't know what was Bay losing in the tutorial or chat screaming wrong banner when there was a single banner during gacha. That would have been extremely funny. That would have been extremely funny. I wonder what it says about the quality of the game when they can't get the basic story facts right. Bell was only an adventurer for 2 weeks at the start of the series. Aina, like by the time he was an adventurer for 6 months, we were in volume 15 of the Danmachi. Ooh, somebody pointed that out. Oh no. I don't know. Let me check this. 1 second. I want to see this. Now I'm very curious. This is a bit concerning for me as well. As somebody of a fan of the game, if they're getting the story beats wrong, that's a little bit of an issue, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I see this. I mean, you're a level 1 adventure who only started in the dungeon 6 months ago. You got attacked by a minotaur. That should be 2 weeks. That's a little bit wrong there. That's a little bit wrong. I wonder if it's a translation issue or if it's an issue with them itself in the Japanese version. I might have to check it out later on. I'm not gonna really blame them right now, but I might have to check it out later on. But that is a very good point. I didn't notice it. I mean, stuff like that is, I mean, I personally wouldn't necessarily have noticed it, to be quite honest. That being said, I wouldn't read the main story because I've read the light novels numerous times. I've read Danmimo too many times as well. But I mean, again, localization can be a little bit of an issue. And in all honesty, what I might do, right? I think it was Yozora Mel, right? Yozora Mel. Let's check Yozora Mel. Yozora Mel. Let's see. I want to just check out her live stream from a couple of days ago. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. I want to just check out this scene specifically because then I'm gonna check it out right now, because why, if it is actually wrong even in the Japanese version of the game, that is a bit of a concern just generally, right? If it's a localization issue, right, it's not as much of an issue, right? It's not as much of an issue if it's just a straight up localization issue. All right, let's check this out. Also, now that I'm seeing that this is in widescreen, right, I'm thinking, is this game like supposed to be okay, here. Let's go back here. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised since this is in widescreen. I'm wondering, is she on mobile or is she on like PC widescreen? Could be PC widescreen maybe. Let's go here now. All right, I'm gonna have to make sure I get my translation right here, because I do think I'm also gonna be wrong if I read it properly. So let's see here. So this is her saying she gone to the 5th floor. Let's see now. All right, without forming a party. Let me see. All right, 1 second. This should be the section. Okay, here it says half a month, so it's just a really bad localization issue. I think what they might have thought is that this must have been a half a year ago, and then they must have just translated it 6 months ago, and that's the reason why. So some localization issues already, which is not very promising, but we'll see. Again, there's still time. There's still 3 months to go. Hopefully they can iron out these sort of issues, of course, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Of course, I'll be covering this game more and more as we approach the release date. Of course, I will be making a collated video tomorrow talking about everything that we learned over the last week, of course, right? And once again, thank you guys all so much for watching the videos. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.